How does the broadcast look? I'm trying to get it to look decent. No matter how much bandwidth I pump to it, it's still looking like shit. Junk. No matter how much bandwidth I put to it, it still looks like junk. Okay, well, while you're gone, I'll do some testing. I really wish that they had a test thing. Like a test thing I can just load up where you don't see me live, but I see it live. And it tests my bandwidth and my settings. Then I can just get a rough test. And now I'm coming into focus. Yeah, I really gotta do something about this. I can give it tons of bandwidth, but I'm wasting bandwidth at that time because it's doing the same crap. What do you mean? I just got my face on the screen. You don't see Iracing? I'm gonna try HLS. I'm just gonna Google up how to do it.
HLS, or HTTP live streaming, is a modern video streaming protocol that offers big advantages over RTMP. So how exactly can this benefit your live videos? When should you use it over traditional protocols like RTMP or RTMPS? And how exactly can you stream with HLS on a platform like YouTube? That's what this video is all about. Reliability is one of the biggest advantages you'll get with HLS. Not to get too into the technical weeds here, but this is due to how the protocol works. HLS uses a chunk-based data transfer method that enables smooth streaming even over unreliable networks. It means you'll get less packet loss, so fewer interruptions, to an otherwise perfect stream. But this added reliability comes at a price, and that's higher latency, about 10 to 15 seconds higher than RTMP. This isn't a deal breaker for every production, but could really matter for some. For example, productions that thrive
It's not a
on
big deal
viewer
for me.
interaction, like webinars and live Q&As, here 10 to 15 seconds can make a world of difference for viewer engagement, taking away from that feeling of being there with the talent. It might be better to stick with RTMP in such cases, or use a high-quality, low-latency protocol like SRT. Bottom line, For mission-critical productions or those where higher latency isn't a showstopper, the improved
YouTube don't
stability
support
of HLS
SRT.
might be preferable.
Or else I would.
Another big reason to consider HLS is future potential. RTMP is old technology. Fun fact, RTMP wasn't intended for video streaming in the first place. It was originally designed to enable real-time data transfer for Macromedia's Flash Player. Remember Flash Player? As a modern protocol with much more headroom than RTMP, HLS opens up some exciting possibilities. What sort of things? Multiple audio tracks in a single stream and embedded closed captioning, perfect for multilingual events and accessibility. H.265 encoding, allowing for higher quality content at lower bit rates, and things like DRM support and embedded advertisements. And it's likely that content delivery networks will favor HLS because it's easier to process on the server side, making it less expensive to deploy. All this to say that HLS is worth investing in, as it will put you in a good position for the future of live streaming. Okay, so you're sold on HLS. Now how do you stream with it? I'm going to show you how to stream HLS on YouTube. I'll be streaming from one of our Epiphan Pearl hardware encoders, which supports HLS, as well as SRT, MPEG-, and old standards like RTMP and RTMPS. There are other encoders out there that can stream via HLS, like the popular OBS software. The steps will be largely the same with whatever you're using, but check with your solution vendor for specifics and troubleshooting if needed. Okay, so we'll start here on our YouTube dashboard, and I'm going to create a new live stream. And once the studio loads, we need to create a new stream key. To do this, we change from our default to create a new stream key. We need to give it a name, which I'm going to call HLS, and change the protocol from RTMP to HLS, and then click Create. This will change the key and URL information, and I now have the URL, and with HLS, the key is part of that URL. So all I need to do is copy this one field, and then go over to my Pearl in the encoding channel I'm using, go to my streaming destinations, add a new stream destination, and go to HLS push, paste in that information, and now I need to make a couple of changes for this to work with YouTube. First of all, I need to add just a little bit of information to the end of this URL. I just need to add stream.m3u8.
Okay, so let me see what he did here.
And then go over to my Pearl to create a new, we need to give it a name, which I'm going, and then click Create. This will change the key and URL information, and I now have the URL, and with HLS, the key is part of that URL.
Oh, okay, so the key is part of the URL. Okay. So let me just go back. Yep. Well, I would like to get my, I would like, for one, I'd like to actually know why there was a strike to begin with. How can I provide a URL, YouTube, if you supposedly deleted my video? But you didn't tell me anything about the violation, really. You just deleted the video without telling me about my violation. You said my violation, what it was, but you didn't 100% show me in the video. You just took my video down, I think. Let me just go double check. It was actually active community guideline strikes. March 24th. Your first violation results a warning. If it happens again, you'll get a strike. Okay, so the policy says spam, deceptive practices, and scams. There is no spam, there is no deceptive practices, and there is no scams. So I want that retracted. And telling me that you can't do nothing about it because you deleted it is a joke. This video has been removed for violating YouTube's terms and services. Well, what did I violate? What was so bad about that YouTube video that violated the terms and services? You need to explain yourself better before handing out strikes. So in general sense, this here I got doesn't make any sense because the video was a live broadcast. Apparently, in all my live broadcasts, I don't scam, spam, or anything like that. Iracing, time attack, and stuff like that. That's what I'm doing now. I'm playing Iracing. I'm time attacking. All my videos that I have up, I'm usually playing with my brother or my other buddies or whatever community. So I honestly don't know what this warning's all about. This community guideline strike. It said spam, deceptive practices, and scams. If it's anything COVID related, which you never actually outlined that, but I would definitely like to know why you copyright, why you strike me on that. That makes absolutely no sense when you never striked any of my other videos before that. So I'm going to reply to them. How can I find it when you guys deleted it? Okay, so that's good you're taking a look at it. Because maybe I can get that overturned or something. Because for one, I didn't really do nothing to deserve that. I would like to know what in that video. And I'm known for my own personal rants, but it's freedom of speech. I'm not misleading nobody with what I'm saying. It's my opinion on what I'm saying. Everything that I talk about is my opinion. So if you're attacking me because of my opinions, then I'm gonna have to dispute that every time. I'm gonna have to dispute that because that's not right to attack me for my opinions. See, I've never had any issue on Daily Motion. I actually had no strikes on Daily Motion. Not one strike ever on Daily Motion. And I spoke my own opinion on Daily Motion like I do on YouTube. Now, YouTube, you know, strikes are coming in and stuff like that. Now I'm starting to wonder, are they striking for the sake of striking or what? Or are they actually handing out a reasonable strike? I'm getting to realize that it's a strike for the sake of a strike. Either that or someone there is striking. My point is, stop striking. If it ain't a strike, then don't strike it. Really? Like, come on. You didn't even tell me what the strike was. You just said spam, scam. I don't do spam, scam, junk. And if you're wondering why I had Restream.io in there, if you disapprove of Restream.io, then you got to tell your YouTubers that you don't approve of that. You just can't strike somebody for the sake of having a Restream link in there. And then, start handing out strikes without telling people. Because I think that's why I got a strike is because I had the link to Restream on there. And I think that YouTube disapproves the Restream link. I think they're thinking that's a scam or something. I'm not 100% sure on that, but if they would mark that as a scam, then they would mark all my other ones that have it in there as a scam. So something's up with that. So we're gonna hear back from them. Can't wait. So I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna try this HLS and see how HLS goes. Be back in a minute.